Hey everyone, Charity Preston here. I blog over at Teaching Blog Traffic School, organized classroom freebies, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to say hello and welcome to Teacherpreneur Training Tuesday. Woohoo! All right, today we are going to talk about 5 new ways to pay for a VA to help you with your teacher seller business. So even if you're just getting started, or if you say, I'm not really selling that much, so I don't really have any extra money to get any help, but I feel like I'm working nights and weekends after my day job constantly, then this is probably going to be a fun training for you. So welcome. As you come in, if you'd like to say hello or tell me where you're from, I love to interact with everyone on the Facebook Live. If you are just coming in, my name is Charity Preston from Teaching Blog Traffic School, Organized Classroom Freebies, and a ton of other sites. I have been blogging and been on TPT since probably pre-2011. I believe I actually had a TPT account even before I started my blog in 2011, so I have been around for quite some time. I'm still doing this. I'm doing it now as a full-time income, so I do know a few things about wanting to save time, money, and by working smarter, not harder, right? Okay, so I don't want to keep you all night. We're all busy. We all have things definitely going on. So we're going to get started on our 5 ways to pay for VA help for your teacher seller business. These may be ones you have never thought of before. Okay. Number 1, payment by task. Now, this one may be a new one for some people to kind of wrap their head around. So what I want you to think about is, instead of paying hourly for someone to help you, instead I want you to think about paying by task. So if you know that it takes you 30 minutes to do your pinning and you want to have somebody help you do that, then multiply that by 1.5. So assume that it would take someone else 45 minutes to do the same task. Because they're not you, chances are it may take them a little longer, right? So pay by that task. Think about if you've got somebody pinning for you for 45 minutes, about how much of your hard-earned money are you willing to give up for that task, rather than by the hour. Because if I have my college-age daughter help me do pinning, and I say, okay, I'm going to pay you by the hour, I want you to do these 50 pins for me, chances are she's going to take 10 hours to do something that probably should have only taken 1 hour to do. But if I tell her, hey, you're not getting paid until you finish these 50 pins, and this is how much money that I'm willing to give you, if she agrees to that, I can guarantee you she's going to get that work done in a timely manner, right? Now, if you say, that's great, but I still don't have any cash, I want you to consider paying people in product. Okay, think about how that would work. If you have some Facebook fans, or you have a Facebook group that's going on and you need someone to monitor those comments, or maybe you have some products that you need to be proofread, a great tip is to see who's interested out of those fans. And a lot of times, they would be willing to trade their time for free products of yours. Awesome, right? You don't have to come up with any cash for that, anything like that. Just give them products every month for the amount of time that they put into it. Again, figure out how much time that it should take them to do those tasks, and then figure out what you think those tasks are worth and give them that much dollar amount in product. You still want it to be a fair trade. I'm not saying you should get off and easy and not pay anything to those people, right? That's not true at all. I do believe 100% in paying for good work and paying well for good work. But that's something that you can leverage is your products, right? And a lot of your fans would probably do a lot of work for you for some free product every month because they don't have the money always to purchase it. All right. Number 2, and don't mind my voice tonight. I don't know what's going on with it. I must be having something's coming down, right? Hopefully not. All right, number 2 is promotion. Okay, number 2 is promotion. Now this one is going to work best if you already have some kind of network grown, all right? If you're an established seller, you've got a decent amount of Facebook fans or Instagram or Pinterest, wherever it is that you like to do your social media at. If you have a decent amount, I would say 1,000, maybe 500 or higher, then use that as leverage. Take a new seller under your wing, offer for that person to do some work for you in exchange for some social media shout outs to help them get their business off the ground, okay? So promotion is always a good thing to do as well. And it doesn't even have to be a new seller. It could be someone else with a business. Maybe they have a new Scentsy business, or they're doing a subscription box for kids' toys, or whatever they're doing. If it has to do with your audience, you can still do shout outs for that, okay? All right. Number 3, we've got the third way to pay for a VA to help with your teacher seller business. Number 3 is mentoring, okay? When I really had, at the very beginning, when I was really making some huge progress in social media followers, I had a lot of new sellers that came to me and said, what can I do? So you know what we worked out was a mentoring system. So what you can do is trade your experience for help from a new seller. Again, it's like the promotion thing, except for this time, instead of trading the shout outs, you're gonna trade your time to actually mentor them one-on-one. Look at their business, offer them some suggestions, really, really help them out. In exchange for that, they're gonna do some other tasks for you, maybe redoing product covers or redoing product descriptions, doing SEO to find keywords for your blog posts, whatever it is that you like. If they're good at it, they might be willing to trade your time for their time, okay? The thing with any of these is you really want to make sure that you have some kind of contract, formal writing in place so that all the parties involved feel like they're benefiting from the solution, okay? So if you say, all right, I'm going to mentor you, I'm going to trade 2 hours of my time a month to meet with you, so 2 one-hour sessions. In exchange for that, I need you to do XYZ for this many hours, or for this task, I need you to complete this task. In exchange for that, are you good with that? Does that work for you? This is my offer. Let's talk it out and see what we think, okay? All right, so that was number 3. Number 4 is profit sharing. Now, this one makes it a little bit harder to do for TPT. You could do it for your TPT products if you want. For this, I like to choose tasks that you know you're going to make money on if the person does the work. For example, if I have someone that works for me and emails and pitches companies for paid sponsorship posts or social media shout outs or whatever, if they have some kind of thing going on and they get that work, then guess what? They can get a percentage amount of whatever I get paid for it. All right? Or let's say I have somebody who goes out and gets guest blog posts for me, and those guest blogs then bring me in a bunch of new people and additional advertising revenue on my blog. That's money they have helped to increase those funds, therefore they get a percentage of that profit, hence profit sharing. So you're not actually paying them unless they bring the money in. So for this one, you just want to make sure everything again is black and white. If you do this and we get X amount, whatever comes in, you get paid. If we don't get anything, you don't get paid. So that could be an option for somebody who's interested in making some cash, almost like an affiliate, and they get paid if you get paid. All right, number 5. I told you I'm trying to keep it short for you tonight, guys. All right, number 5 is bartering. Bartering. Now, how does this work? Well, it's not like the old school bartering. This is new school bartering. And you're going to look and find some other teacher seller friends of yours and have some little chatty chats and talk about what it is that you like to do in your business and what you don't. And the same thing for them. And then you are going to trade tasks. So for instance, if my friend really likes to do new covers for products and I'm more of a word person, and I am pretty good about putting keywords and finding related products in my store and in other people's stores to match up. I can do all the HTML and do all of redo the product descriptions, and she can redo all of our product covers. So in other words, we're trading things that we're good at. And typically if you're good at it, it's going to take you far less time than if you hate it, right? So it kind of works out well because each person then is doing a task that's going to move very, very quickly. Okay, so that is bartering. So that is the 5th one. You have now discovered 5 new ways to pay for virtual assistants help for your teacher seller business. Now, you may be wondering, what are some things that you can outsource? You don't even have a clue as to what you can ask someone else to help you with for that because you just feel like you're the only one that can do it. Well, I've got 50 things that you can outsource. I have that right at the Teaching Blog Traffic School blog. It's right in the description of this video. You can go get a free download of it. 50 things teacher sellers can outsource. It may give you some ideas, right? All right, well, whatever you decide, having teacher seller, teacher blogger time-saving strategies will definitely allow you to work smarter, not harder, which is always a good thing. Okay, again, just make sure you and whatever assistants that you use agree to the terms of the agreement and have it all in writing so that way everyone feels valued and appreciated throughout the entire process, okay? All right, then just get to work. All right, stop by the TBTS blog, grab that free handout. Charity Preston here, signing off, and I will talk to you at the very next Teacherpreneur Training Tuesday. Bye, guys.